I'm Jerry Agar in for Ezra Levant. He'll be back tomorrow. The Toronto Sun reported that federal finance minister Jim Flaherty believes controversial yet patriotic hockey commentator Don Cherry would make a great candidate for the Order of Canada. During a stop at Toronto's Hockey Hall of Fame, Flaherty said, "Don Cherry is a great Canadian who has served Canada very well." The minister pointed out that politicians aren't responsible for influencing Order of Canada awards. He did say, though, he'd make a great candidate. Cherry fans have been calling for the no-holds-barred broadcaster to be made an officer of the Order of Canada, citing his patriotism and contributions to amateur and professional hockey. Cherry detractors, however, see him as too controversial a figure for such a privilege. Cherry's detractors are showing that they don't understand what it takes to be considered and honored in that fashion. If controversy precluded membership in the Order of Canada, would Dr. Henry Morgentaler have been honored? His fight for abortion, no matter which side of that debate you were on, was the epitome of controversial. It was illegal when he started. If controversy were the issue, would Reverend Brent Hawkes have been admitted to the club? He was performing same-sex marriages in Toronto before they were legal. According to the Governor General's website, the Order of Canada recognizes a lifetime of outstanding achievement, dedication to the community, and service to the nation. The Order recognizes people in all sectors of Canadian society. Their contributions are varied, yet they have all enriched the lives of others and made a difference to this country. Yes, that's all debatable, but it's also wide open. And what is Grapes so controversial about? He says uncomfortable things about European hockey players? So what? He isn't being put forward for the Order of Europe. He says uncomfortable things about Quebec? Too many people in Quebec don't consider themselves part of Canada anyway, so what do they care? He supports the troops. Why is that so controversial? Why does that get so many people's panties in a bunch? The soldiers themselves make a difference to this country, so supporting them is a good thing. And too often in recent decades, too many people have been far too hesitant to do so in Canada. Perhaps it seems a bit strange to see somebody on Sun News stumping for a guy on the CBC to get any kind of honor. Well, first of all, I don't think the people at the CBC are all that comfortable with Don Cherry. So that ranks him up a bunch of notches in my books. The only thing that makes them put up with Cherry over at the People's Network is the fact that he brings in a lot of money. And they're still trying to figure out exactly how that popularity and ratings thing works, when so many of the rest of them just scurry off to the government for cash. Don Cherry has made it okay for people in this country to be publicly patriotic. And for that reason alone, I would put him forward, Don Cherry, for the Order of Canada. Thanks to Ezra and everyone at The Source. Have a great night.